Without the New Life Dream Centers, thousands of men, women, and their families would have stayed captive in the bondage and torment of addiction. But the New Life Dream Centers offered them the miracle of new life, new hope, and new dreams.
Live from Southwest Florida's news leader, this is Wink News at 5.
All new at 5:30, a Wink News exclusive. More veterans than ever are seeking some sort of mental health treatment from the VA. According to the Veterans Health Administration, since 2005, the number of veterans seeking services jumped 16%, but the number of veterans with mental health illnesses who use the VA jumped 45%.
In September in St. Petersburg, the VA hosted one of the 100 VA mental health summits going on throughout the country. Its goal is to open up communication with community mental health providers to improve care for veterans. Well, one of the speakers at that summit was a Fort Myers success story. He proved that through a community agency, a veteran can get back on his feet and discover all the opportunities the VA has to offer.
I had a couple surgeries when I was in service, and I was given some pain medication, and I think that's when it first started.
Army veteran and former Fort Myers resident Anthony Parker knows about the struggles of addiction.
In 15 years, I probably went through 7, 8 drug rehabs at that time, and all short term.
Finally, a friend stepped in and took him to a privately funded Christian-based rehabilitation facility in Fort Myers.
Anthony came in like a lot of men and women. They come in, I mean, totally desperate, last resort type of thing.
Pastor Gaspar Anastasi not only preaches the word every Sunday at his church, Word of Life, but he is also the founder of the New Life Dream Center.
This is the New Life Dream Center for women, and it's an 18-month residential program.
For 18 months, Anthony focused on breaking his addiction and changing his life.
You know, a lot of them come in like everyone else, real hurt, wounded, looking for answers. And Jesus is here.
And just like those in the program now, Pastor Anastasi says Anthony kicked his habit and turned his life around.
He became such a role model that he eventually became a leader in this staff.
When he graduated from the program, Anthony got a job at New Life Dream Center, guiding other men along in their journey, which included other vets like him.
I took them to the Fort Myers VA clinic, and there I found out these are veterans and they're getting benefits. I wonder if there's any benefit that may help me.
Anthony was able to meet up with a social worker at the VA, and his path in life opened up further. Through the VA, Anthony was able to get help going back to school, and eventually he got a new job working for the Bay Pines facility in St. Petersburg.
He had such great potential that God was moving him into other levels that I knew he was going to affect a whole lot of the people. So he left great. He left in a wonderful way, transformed.
While the VA has now become an integral part of his life, Anthony knows it was all possible because of the New Life Dream Center.
The fact that someone would, I don't want to get emotional, someone that would, that knows the state that I was in, and come alongside and say, I'm going to help you. I mean, this is what it's all about.